I have right here an advanced network cable tester from FNIRSI. This is model LPM-10A, and you probably know simple network cable testers that have a few LEDs built in, and that's all. This one is more advanced. It has a built-in color screen and many built-in test functions. So let's see what functions it offers, and let's unbox it and test this device. This is what it looks like. It has two parts: wire tracking, line alignment, continuity test, wire sequence verification, audio monitoring, lighting function, and also PoE. But on the back here we have more details. I have the model LPM-10A, so 2.4-inch color screen, Type-C charging, 3000 mAh battery. We receive many accessories like RJ45 Ethernet cable, Type-C charging cable, user manual, RJ45 to RJ11 adapter, earphones, storage bag, RJ11 to alligator clip cable, and a certificate. And here we have the list of functions. We have wire tracking test, port flashing, network cable speed, length test, PoE test, and line continuity test. And other models can additionally have a red light and optical power meter for version B, and version C can have a ping test and IP scan. The receiver is the same for all models, and we can adjust the sensitivity. We have two wire tracking methods: normal and anti-interference, line alignment, ACV detection, flashlight, low voltage warning, and a headphone function. So let's unbox it. Here's the storage bag. Here we have the user manual, USB-C cable, alligator clips, headphones, adapter, and a short cable. Here is the transmitter, and here is the receiver. Here we have the product description. We have the ports, display, and buttons. Everything is clearly labeled, explaining what is what. Here we have the controls for the buttons: short press, long press, rotate, and the same for the transmitter. And we have multifunctional intelligent wire tracking, system settings, parameters, receiver, operation guide, quick start, all the tests, how to run them, troubleshooting, and maintenance. So all the information you need to use the device is included in this small manual. So let's turn this device on and test those features. Let's select the language English. Let's adjust the brightness so you can see it better. So let's start with the first function, cable test. We can select between switch and far end. Let's select far end first, and let's try this provided cable between the transmitter and the receiver. We have a green light and everything is good. Let's try some random cable that I found. It is good. And let's try to damage this cable. Let's cut this cable like this, and now let's try it. And here we have the errors. Only 3 wires are working, the rest are not connected. If I try to hold it, more wires are connected. If I take it apart, fewer wires are connected, and you can see exactly what is working and what is not. Let's try the switch function now. I've connected this cable to the switch. This receiver is disconnected right now. Let's plug this cable from the switch into this device. And I have information that everything is working except for G, but we can test cables directly connected to the switch to see if they are correct. Let's test the scan function. Let's connect to the scan port. Let's start in normal mode. Here we have the scan, and we can detect the connected cable. It beeps when I go to the correct cable. So whether you are working in a crowded server rack or any place where you have a tangle of cables, you can easily detect the one you need. Simply connect this transmitter to the cable, and by using this receiver, you can wirelessly find the exact cable you are looking for. And we also have this arrow, which indicates where you should connect the cable. Next, we have this flash function, and here on this side, it is flashing. It is also flashing on the front, and it is also flashing on the switch, so you can detect which port the cable is connected to by this flashing light. A useful feature. Let's test this length function. Let's connect this cable. Let's select the unit and it returns 2 meters long. And if I test it, it looks like 2 meters. But let's try something harder. Here I have a longer cable. I don't know how long this is, but it is longer. And let's see what results I get for the length of this cable. 11 meters. That's possible. It might be 11 meters long. Of course, it has some accuracy. It doesn't show the perfect length down to the centimeter. I will show you on the screen what the accuracy of measuring cable lengths is with this device, but it looks quite good, and it's a useful thing for quickly measuring the length of cables. Short ones, long ones, you can easily measure them. And on the second screen here, we have the QC test, and we have a good connection. And this QC test is this number 7, the crimp test. So it tests for stable and accurate transmission by detecting the connection between the internal metal sheet and the core wires of network cables. So it's a quick and easy check to see if the end is correctly crimped. You can also easily check the other end and you can see that both ends are correct. So it's an easy, useful test. Next up, we have a speed test. Let's connect it to the switch and here we have the results. So it's an easy speed test. Next up, we have this PoE feature. So if you were to connect a cable with PoE, we would see the parameters. I don't have a PoE cable right now, so I can't test it. But for example, if you are connecting a camera that is powered by a PoE cable, you could test the cable to see if it's working correctly. And the last things are the settings. Here you can select the language, brightness, volume, auto off, and about. Here we have the information. So a really advanced cable network tester. It has many useful functions, much more useful than those simple testers with only a few LEDs. Here we have a color screen and many functions, so you can test your cables really well and really easily, and you can find more details in the description. And that's all for today. Like, subscribe, and be nice.